Howdy folks, welcome to episode 41. Today we're going to move these steel pipes over to the oil thing, and I want to show you that we did a little bit more stuff here. We'll load up the map here. And so what we did was we brought the cook and all of the cars here. We'll just teleport over here. So we brought this, and yeah, we brought this one back up to the top of the hill at the refinery with all the cordwood cars. So yeah, we fit, because remember we did the cordwood last time, and so we brought that back up. And then what we also did was we brought these cars down here. We brought these cars from down here. That's the steel cars. They were up here, if you recall. And then we went, before we did that, we actually fixed up some of the line down here. So we're going to teleport down here, and I'll show you what we did. I actually had to re-rail. We had a little incident with the with the whatchamacallit. So let's do this. We'll fly a little bit so you can see here. Go like this, and we'll enable flying, and we'll also enable sprinting. So we can go like, whoops, like this, so you can see a little bit. So what we did here is, you can see we took this track that was going around and just being a dead end, and we connected it back in to the other end. So over here, we connected it back into here and put a switch in there and everything, so that we can just do a full loop around here, and we don't have to deal with backing out and all that. And then the other thing we did was we actually tried the cook and the 8 loaded cars. We loaded up the old save, and that we saved before we came down the hill, and we came down the hill with no brakes at all, just coasting full speed, and it went flying off the tracks. Of course. And then we also tried it with just the engine brakes, with only the engine brakes, and we were still able to make it. We were able to make it down the hill with just the engine brakes. So that was pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, we brought everything back, and we came back over here to the refinery, not the refinery, the tool works, and we loaded up the cars with, here, let's turn this off. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we loaded up the cars with pipes, and so that's the plan now, is we're gonna bring our pipes up to the oil fields here. Let's go like this. We'll start bringing this up to the oil fields, and then we can double check our switches when we get moving here. There we go. All right, so let's double check our switches here too. Make sure that we've got this nice little crossover here. It's great, so that we can do that, and we can unload them over there, and then everything is going back onto the loop. Okay, cool. So yeah, that should be good. We still need to come up with a use for the other engine. There's one more engine that we haven't bought yet that we need to buy, but I haven't bought it because I don't have a use for it yet. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. So yeah, but anyway, they're still working on the spline update. It looks like they're going to be able to do switches just by combining your track. You can be able to build with a grid and all kinds of cool stuff like that. And they're going to redo the physics. I think the thing they're doing right now, based on the way the cars are bouncing around and stuff like that, I think the way they're doing the physics is that they're colliding each wheel with each piece of rail, and going from there, and that's a whole lot of wheels and a whole lot of pieces of rail to do all the colliding with and stuff like that. They're probably just using the built-in, like people do when they make a game with an engine, they use the built-in physics. And for this, it's a specialized case where you can just have the spline, and then you have each set of wheels on the center of the spline, and basically it follows it, and you have, when the spline curves, it has momentum, and so when the spline curves, it tries to push on the thing, and you don't actually do the calculations of pushing on it and seeing how it reacts. What you do is you make it follow it until that pushing amount exceeds a certain limit, and then that's when you start worrying about calculating what it's going to do, whether it's going to bounce off the track or slide off or any of that stuff. So if you do it that way, you can take 8 wheels whatever this is, right? 4 wheels and make it 1 point. 4 wheels against 2 rails and make it 1 point against 1 line, which is way easier, a lot less, because like I said, the amount of collisions you need to calculate is a function of the amount of objects squared. It's not a linear relationship. It's a squared. It's a quadratic, right? So yeah, you definitely do not want to. You definitely do not want to do. Here, let's go like this a little bit more. I think we got robbed on this last time, didn't we? But yeah, you definitely don't want to do the built-in physics make no sense to use, but I'm sure that got by for the first couple of things, you know, when you're doing a really simple use case and all that stuff. Okay, so that one was good. Make sure these load onto the platform. Yeah, they are loading. Okay, cool. All right. So if we just do this, we need to get our thing up to right where our crosshair is, right? So we'll go like this. We're going to shrink the map back down. And then we're going to open our controls here. There we go. And we should be able to go like this and pull this. So basically when the front of the car hits the edge of the screen. But yeah, I suspect that's the way I would do it if I were rewriting the physics for a train thing. You know, there's no purpose to having every single tiny little collision calculated in order to simulate you know, that type of behavior. You don't need that much complication, and it's just completely unnecessary you know, calculation. It doesn't do anything. So yeah, so that's my guess, is that's what they're gonna do, or the sort of thing they do. And so if they are using the built-in physics from the engine, the amount of yeah, they're going up. The amount of additional computation that they can get out of the same amount of CPU is going to be absolutely amazing. So it should be a huge optimization if that's the way they're doing it and they're switching to the other way. So I don't know, we'll see. But it sounds like it's not going to be immediately. They're still in progress. It's probably going to be a couple weeks, something like that. So it's not a complete. The other thing they're going to do is they're going to do like the crossovers, which is cool. They're going to have, I hit F again. Drink. I hit F instead of F1. All right. It looks like they're getting used up as fast as, yep, there we go. As fast as I can put them in there. All right, did we use up all the beams now? We did use up all the beams. Okay. Did I don't remember if I corrected that number on there either. All right, we've got 444 crude oil. Cool. Okay, so these do need to go back up to the top of the hill, right? So we can either go forward and come around this way and go out there. No, I think we do need to go backwards, don't we? We need to go backwards on this. So we're going to go like this. And we're going to come across here because we need to bring these cars back up to the top of the hill. So we're going to do it like that. There we go. All right, so let's go like this. Whoops, wrong way. Sorry. All right, let's go like this. Let's jump on. And we're going to take these back up to the hill and put them away. So we'll just push them up there. And then what we can do is, while this is, I'm trying to decide whether I want to get the oil going while this one is doing that. I think we'll just wait. I think we'll just ride this one up the hill. So, and we didn't do that either. Right? But yeah, I think that's going to be really cool. They're going to do the multi-angle, like any angle crossovers. You can do crossovers at any angle. That should be fun. So you won't have to do these ridiculous 90 degrees. And like I said, they're going to be able to build like on a grid. So you won't need the fixed crossovers and the fixed switches as measuring devices. You'll be able to just use the grid to do it. So that'll be cool. So I look forward to that, because I think when that happens, I'm just going to redo my entire thing. The question is, should I leave the engine up there, or should I bring it back down to the other cars? I think we'll just leave it up there once we get it up there. I think that'll be fine. But yeah, that should be a lot of fun to rebuild these in a fashion that makes more sense and that's less crashy and deraily. Right? Not that it crashes the game itself, but you know, that our cars keep flying off the rails and in the yards and just things like that. Yeah. So that's gonna be really cool. Like I said, I think we'll keep. I don't know. We'll just have to decide when we get there whether or not we're going to keep the other thing we need to do is we'll probably need to bring those box cars down next time we come down to get these. We're going to have to bring box cars down just to get rid of the tools that are built up, because when there's 100 tools or whatever, when the tools are full, it won't make any more steel pipes. So we're probably going to have to bring the box cars back down again soon. Can we do that? Is this sliding? It almost seems like it's slipping, doesn't it? I can't tell. Yeah, I can tell if it's slipping or not. Alright. We can turn that off. We don't need to go a zillion miles an hour. And I think we'll leave these disconnected from the box cars like we did last time. So we can just put these, and I think we'll leave them a distance away so that we can tell that they're disconnected. Because last time no, I don't think they were connected. I mean, I don't think they were disconnected. I think they were connected. Okay, so we're going to go like this. And yeah, actually, we're just going to leave this here because we're not going to use this for right now. So let's head back down to the oil fields. We're going to head back to the oil fields. And let's see what we can do down here. So we need to load this. Yeah, we need to get some heat in this thing. There we go. There we go. All right. And we're going to, did we put sand in this? I think we put sand in it already. Let me check. Go like this. Can we open that? There we go. Let's go like this. Yeah, the sand looks full. Let's see, let's go like this. Yeah, the sand is full. Okay. We did put sand in that. All right. And then what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go back here. We need to, these are all empty, right? Yep, these are all empty. Okay. So let's get this. Oops. Make sure this is turned off. 0%. Okay, good. And we're going to bring this out. We're going to bring two of them out. And then we'll see where we can place the things. Here, let's see. Whoops. Stand up here. There we go. So it's like that. And put this one. Can we reach it? Yeah, we can. Good. We bring that out until it's in line with us. There we go. Okay. And so that needs to come over this way. There we go. Like that. It looks like those are about aligned. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to go like this. And we're going to open controls on this. And let's shrink our map again. Whoops. Nope. shrink our map again. We're going to go like this. We're going to put this over here. And we'll get this out of the way. And then what we're going to do is we're going to line that one up. So let's go like this again. And we're going to go reverse. And we're going to back this up until we get 2 cars, I think. We have 9 cars, right? We have 9 cars, so we'll just do this one. And then we'll do the first one by itself. There we go, a little bit more. All right, let's see how that looks on both of these. Yep, looks good on both of them. All right, so I did check, and you do not need to physically open these, or you know what I mean, virtually open them, whatever. You don't need to open these if you don't want to in order to fill the oil. But I think it's, I mean, it's it's kind of, why are you going to play trains if you're not going to play trains, right? Okay. All right. I don't know. There's certain things you're fine with teleporting, right? All right. So we're going to load these. There we go. All right. So we should have 1 of 12, 2 of 12. Good. They're loading. We're going to open these. We're going to open all the tanks. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What was it? We were at 440 something. These are at what? These are at 7. Okay. We were at 444, so we want to go to 420, right? All right. I did not do that on purpose. All right. And there we go, right there. Cool. Okay. 12 of 12, 12 of 12, right? 12 of 12. Okay, so let's get up here. Can we get up here? Whee! Okay, so what we want to do is we want to line up our first car. So we're going to go in reverse again. We're going to go back by 1 car. And then we're going to close off the 1 and just do the 1. And then we can do, after that, we can get the next ones. And I need to remember not to run both of them at the same time, right? There we go, a little bit more. There. Okay, so close this one. This one's at 0%. There we go. That one's closed. And then we're going to run 12 of it. So 408. We need to run it till we get to 408. 418. Come on, you can do it. What's it doing? There we go. All right. So let's see if it's loading up. There we go. All right, cool. So we can close these up. Whoops. Close those up. And the next one. There we go. And then we can open these 2. Oh, they're already opened. Okay, cool. So we just need to come down to 408. Oh, that's right. It's going down 1 at a time. Is it going to let me do it? There we go. There we go. 11. We're almost there. Just 2 more. And ready? 408. There we go. Okay. So that one's full. Should have 12 in there. Awesome. Okay. Let's close this up. It's down. Down to close and up to open. Okay, so then we need to come forward by 3 cars. Let's go like this. And we're going to come forward by 3 cars. So we're going to go like that. We're going to take the brake off. We're going to come forward by 3 cars until our open thingy. There we go. That's plenty of speed there. Until our open thingy hits the front, right? This should be it. Yeah, here we go. One more car length. A little bit more. There. Oh, that's perfect. How awesome is that? Okay. Oh, I hit F again. Drink. Okay, so we have 100%. 100%. Right? Okay. And these are at 0. Yep. Okay. So we need to come from 408. What is that? 84. Make sure it's running. There we go. Okay, so we got 2 in there. Yep, we've got those ones. So we'll open these. Whoops. Up is open, down is closed. And we'll get the rest of these open as long as we can. There we go. There. All right, then we need to go to 84. Yeah, 84. It's funny, the one car, there's like one car that's behind me. This one here shows it's on a diagonal. You see it? It's weird. Okay. I think we're there. 386. 384. Whoops. No. 0. Thank you. Okay. I don't know why it did that. Okay. Alright, it was it's going all over the place. So we got 12 in here. Whoops. And we got 12 in here. Alright. I'm sprinting everywhere. There we go. It had me sprinting everywhere, even when I wasn't holding the shift button. Okay, so we're going to do... We need 2 more sets. Alright. Let's go like this. Get this thing moving. The heavier it gets, the more... the trickier, you know? Trickier it is to stop. That's 1. And there. You can do it. All right. Nope, that way. Okay. There we go. All right. And we need to come down to, what is it, 380 minus 360, 356. We need to come down to 356. All right, so those are good. You can close these lids while we're waiting. 356. Should we pour sand in there? Pour sand in the thing, yeah. Because that wouldn't be awful, right? All right, see how we're doing. 6, 7. All right, and what did we get on the steel pipes? So it's the beams that we ran out of this time. All right, we've got 27 steel pipes. 362. So it's the left is open. Yeah, righty tighty, lefty loosey, right? 358. 356. There we go. I think that's what messed me up, is the number changed, but the valve didn't spin last time. I think that's what got me. Okay, so this is the last set. And go like this, get it moving. and hopefully we can get this up the hill, right? We can use our cool new turnaround and then bring everything up the hill. That's one. I swear the first one goes faster. Or slower, I mean. The first one seems to take forever, and then the second one is like there almost instantly. There we go. A little bit more. Will it move? It will not move. Okay. All right, let's go like this. Can we get it to go? I think we have to let go for it to stop. All right. The tiny little microscopic handles, I don't understand the philosophy behind that. All right. 356, and then we need to go to 36, 32, right? 332. They're going in. All right, 332. Did we close these already? Nope. Whoops. 332. Yep. Be like Bob, not like Bill. Close the lid after you fill. Okay. 332 was our goal here. 342. Can you do this? It doesn't do like the other thing where it lefty loosey. Yeah, okay. 334. 332. There we go. All right, cool. So everything should be full here. We're going to close off these lids. We'll put this back. I mean, I guess if we were, whoops, I guess if we were really super role playing, right, then we'd be closing these, moving these, swinging these back every time too, right? Can we reach that? There we go. We're only casual role playing, right? I like how people say that as if it's an insult. Okay, you're enjoying yourself. What a jerk. That's great. Okay. You're playing a game and having fun. What a jerk. Okay, we've got 12. Okay. 12. 12. 12. Yep, there's 12 on every one. 12 on every one. 12 on every one. Okay, we're going to save this. Save game. Slot 10. Alright, and we need to flip this switch, don't we? We can flip it from here. Alright, let's get this puppy moving. We can go up the hill. Let's see which way do we need to go to get up the hill, right? Alright. Alright, let's get this going. And let's see what we need to do to move up the hill. We're going to go like this. Make this a little bit bigger. So we're going to come out here. We need to do that switch. And then we're going to come across the plus. We're going to come up there. That one's good. We're going to go up the middle here and past the platform. And then around the loop. Past the platform, around the loop. Okay, cool. Looks like we are good. All right, let's do it. We did get the switch on the end of this thing, right? Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. This is a nice smooth curve. We'll see if we can take it at some decent speed. Right? We just saved. We should be okay. We just saved. Now, I think these really heavy cars do better at that anyway, as far as not string lining and stuff. Yeah. Awesome. There we go. We should be good now. What are we going, like 12 miles an hour? I don't think we're going very fast. Open controls. What does it say? Current speed? 15. Okay. It says 15. It didn't feel like it. You always got to watch these switches when you come up to them, 'cause who knows if somebody came in and switched them while you weren't looking, right? I would guess the percentage of griefers in this game is lower than for most games. I would suspect that griefing is at a very low level for this, because this game kind of requires a certain amount of patience and maturity, right? It's not a Jackass game where you buy it because you want to pwn noobs or whatever, right? Okay. Not that I'm against Jackass games, I enjoy them too, but... Alright. But yeah, if somebody's gonna, especially at the price of this, somebody's not going to put out 35 bucks to go, I'm going to buy this game so I can go grief everybody. Alright. And I think we're going to need to sander up the hill we have in the past. So we'll see. I think that's why we're doing this. I think that's why we're doing this run. I could buy more cars and run it with the Heisler or a Climax, but I just kind of, I like doing it this way. I don't think loading up 50 cars would be fun, basically. You know, even if we could get 50 cars to go up this. Yeah, let's put on a sander. But yeah, even if we could get 50 cars to go up this, I don't think it would be fun to do all the loading like that. It's basically the amount of time we spend loading is about as much time as I'm willing to spend doing the loading before it's like, okay, now I want to do something else because this is getting boring. What was that I was saying about requires a certain amount of patience? Well, there's patience and then there's like wasting your time, you know? Patience is not a virtue when you use it to waste your own time doing something you don't enjoy for no benefit for anybody, right? It's like saying being tough is a virtue because, or when you use it to like mutilate yourself. Right? I guess it proves you're tough, but it doesn't, you know. Yeah. Anyway, what are we talking? Why are we talking about this? Why did you start this? Right? Okay. All right. Get our bell going. Empty out the cylinders. Blow out the cylinders. There we go. Alright, we're up the hill so we can just coast in with this heavy train. This train is really heavy. What does it say here? Does it say how much? It doesn't say, does it? Huh, okay. That's interesting. The car says max speed 22. Did you see that? Okay, so we just need to unload this, and then we'll get a ton of barrels over there. That should be cool. We're just making tons of money. Alright, we can get 3 cars at a time, can't we? Isn't that how we did it before? Yeah, we use the shadows here. Alright, slow this down. There we go. Alright, beautiful. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, we're getting... Yep, we're getting more than... Yeah, we're getting 36. Okay, cool. Awesome. And then we're going to go like this, and we're going to bring it forward again. 3 cars. There's 1. You can't see my cursor. And 2. And 3. There we go. All right. Let's see. 2, 3. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. This unload on this one is pretty easy. It's cool. All right. Let's see what we get. Yep, we're getting more than 24. Okay. And then just 1 more. Alright, let's go like this. So that's going to be 1. That's 1 car. And 1.5. Go a little bit more than that. 2 cars. 2.5. And 3 cars. I think we went too far. Yeah, let's go back a little bit. Let's go like this. There we go. All right. All right, we should be a little bit forward. A little bit forward. I think we're good there. Yep. All right. Let's try that. One, 2. And, oh yeah, it's totally in there. Alright. Excellent. So we should have an absolute ton of stuff over on the other side. We've got steel pipes coming down. Lumber coming down. Let's see how much it brings that down by. I think 1 train would load this whole thing, didn't it? Is that what it did? We have 80, so we have 2 more things, 90 and then 100 is the next one. Let's see what we get to over here. And then we need to find a place to park this train too, don't we? Crude oil 0. Okay, so that's all of it. Let's see what we've got here. Is that 90? I think it is 90 because it's 10 per, isn't it? Okay, cool. 180 barrels. 45.90. Yeah, that's basically, that's the full, that's 4 cars full, but we've got 10 of them now, so we can definitely do a lot more than that. All right, well, that's going to be it for episode 41. Join me in episode 42, and we're going to, I think we'll probably get more lumber or something like that. I don't know. We'll see if we get another building project. But yeah, that's going to be it for episode 41. Join me in episode 42, and we'll see you then. Later.